Assalamu alaikum. I am Khadija Khan from Center for Global and Strategic Studies, Islamabad, and you are watching CGSS Bulletin. Ladies and gentlemen, the Republic of Yemen is going through a severe crisis, and to help us learn and understand about the current Yemen situation, today I have the distinct honor of speaking to the Ambassador of Republic of Yemen to Pakistan, His Excellency Mohammed Alashhabi. His Excellency has served as the Deputy Head of Mission to the Embassy of Yemen since 2004 to 2008. And is serving as the Ambassador of Republic of Yemen to Pakistan since October 2016. Your Excellency, thank you so much for taking our time from your busy schedule and joining us today.
Thank you very much.
Excellency, please tell us about the current situation in Yemen. What are the major reasons for the crisis?
Well, thank you very much for this opportunity to meet you in this program. Everybody is witnessing the situation in Yemen. It's very critical in all aspects, whether it is humanitarian aspect, whether it is in the life misery of the people in general. The Houthis rebellion put the country in a very large scale of conflict, and they are refusing any initiatives of efforts and any kind of attempt to end this conflict. Unfortunately, Houthis perpetrated their coup against the government in 2014 September and completed their coup d'état on 2015 January. After the government, of course, seized the power and put the government, the president, and under the house arrest, and then the president regained his power from Aden, and then he asked them, Houthis, for dialogue, but unfortunately they refused. Then there was the last option for him to ask the assistance of the Saudi Arabia and the Arab coalition to restore the state and to end this coup d'état.
Excellency, so humanitarian issues going on, situation is very critical. Regarding the neighbors as well, so what is the role of Saudi Arabia in Yemen?
Well, Saudi Arabia has been asked by the President of the Republic of Yemen to assist to restore the state and to regain and its institution. As you are aware, the rebellions captured the capital and advanced to other cities. Unfortunately, they used the very fierce aggression against the Yemeni people. When they captured the capital, they used killing in a spot to terrifying the people, and they put the country in a very misery situation. Saudis are the major donor for Yemen in providing humanitarian aids, but distribution of the humanitarian aid is a matter of question, because Houthi, they don't allow distribution in proper manner, and the starvation is in Hudaida, where the humanitarian aid is passing through. Imagine it, that is, yeah, and the Saudi Arabia is supporting Yemen economy through supporting the Central Bank of Yemen, also militarily supporting the government to drive the Houthis out of the area we are controlling, and inshallah we will end this. We were trying politically, diplomatically through negotiations, but Houthis are refusing and escape and then made the pretext this kind of affairs. They are claiming that they want the peace, but they want the peace that makes them they are with their weapons, with their and the state they are, unfortunately. So they are reluctant for any kind of relief for the Yemeni people, and they really did a big scene on the Yemeni people.
Excellency, what are the areas where Houthi rebels are located?
Well, Houthis advanced in 2015 to reach Aden, and then after that the President called for the Arab coalition assistance. And then after the Arab coalition support, the Houthis has been pushed back to around 20% now. They are grabbing on 20% of the land, but it is most populated area. Sana'a, Hudaida, Amran, these major cities. We're around 50% of the population in this area. So 50% of the population are suffering under Houthis. Yeah. Houthis not use all means and ways. That is the militia thinking you cannot dealt with actually. They use children for recruitment for the to fuel fuel their wars again, and they also use landmines in large scale to build around their places. They practices their activities from within civilian areas, so they are using the human as a shield.
So humanitarian situation is very bad.
They have so they deprive the public servants from receiving their salaries while they are collecting custom and taxes. The also maldistribution of the humanitarian aid, which it comes most of it from Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates. So starvation in the area where it shouldn't be actually. So all kind of bad practices is being practiced by them. Unfortunately, they are not aware. The slogans is the death, and the slogan also we don't care. Two slogans. Of course, they said death for Israel, death for America, but Israel and America is not in Yemen actually, and we don't want any death for anybody in general. Secondly, we don't care about the consequences. That's only. The militia thinking it is unfortunately unacceptable and unwise, and I think insurgencies has been faced by many countries, and at the end nobody except some groups, militarized groups, to grab on the capital, to rule the country by force, and to dictate their ideas thinking. They also they went to change the curriculum in the area according to their agenda. Yemen is a peaceful country. The Houthis are Yemenis at the end. If they accept the equation that is we live together, we coexist, and we are under the law equal. We are under we have the same similar citizenship. They are superior and the Yemenis are inferior. This is the issue. They are very exclusive. Me or nobody. I will rule you or I will kill you. This is their idea thinking, unfortunately.
Excellency, what measures are being taken by the government to mitigate this situation?
Well, Yemen shifted the bank from Sana'a to Aden. It takes time for them. It's try to alleviate the situation in Yemen by repaying the salaries for the public servants, at least in the area, and cover for the area which under the government is 80% of the land, and also now they extended to the public and to the health sector and also education sector. Now giving them, of course, there are some obstacles and bottlenecks. The government also tried to revive the health sector as well. Humanitarian aid to pass it as much as it with the cooperation of international community as well. But the major support is the Saudi Arabia and the Arab coalition for this process, because sources are not available at this moment. So also efforts, diplomatic efforts. Government went in Geneva 1 and in Bale and in Kuwait for negotiation with the Houthis to accept the resolution 2216 of the Security of United Nations Security Council. Unfortunately, so we are ready. We express full support for the United Nations Secretary General representative, and we are supporting him. There is he proposed a new talk, but not the location is not has been assigned yet. So government is ready and is seeking to have a peace for Yemen, to reinstate the state and to live like any others. Yemeni people doesn't deserve such evils, but who convince the militias? Militia has no morality. Only their target. Their aims, their ways of justifying their aims, unfortunately.
Excellency, you were appointed in Pakistan twice. and you recently met with the leadership of Pakistan. You met with the Prime Minister of Pakistan, Mr. Imran Khan. So could you please tell us what are the expectations of the people of Yemen from Pakistan?
Well, I had the pleasure to meet the Honorable Prime Minister and also the President. Both of them, I met them. And of course, we welcome any initiative, any support, any kind of peace ideas that is bring the Yemen to its normal situation and restore the state. But according to the United Nations reference, that is Resolution 2216, which is a roadmap for the peace in Yemen, and before it the National Comprehensive Dialogue. We have finished actually comprehensive dialogue, and all Yemenis participated in this comprehensive national dialogue, including the Houthis. But at the end of that dialogue, they snatched the draft of new constitution and put everybody under the house arrest, and both the set up and the table upside down, unfortunately. So any kind of initiative according to this references, it is most welcome. And Pakistan, I think it has a good good position in the Islamic world, and it could do to help Yemenis, and we are very grateful to this gesture.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope the interactive session was very informative for you. The situation in Yemen is very critical. I had the honor of speaking to His Excellency Mohammed Alashhabi. Any initiative from Pakistan's side is very welcome from Yemen. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.